That's right. That's it. Hey, I didn't hear no bell.
Okay.
All right, that's right. Slip the jab. That's it. Mentalize. See that bum in front of you. You see yourself doing right, and you do right. That's pretty. That's very pretty. Time.
Boys, what is going on? We are in the second to final stop of this US tour, and the state that we are in is...
Philadelphia. It's not the state.
Philadelphia! No, it's not, is it? We're in Philadelphia. I don't know which state we're in. But yeah, it's not Illinois. Illinois, Chicago, you muppet. She's eating. Look at this. 11 o'clock in the morning on the sweets. But today is a really exciting day. If you don't know what is in Philadelphia, if you've ever watched the Rocky films, then you'll know about the steps, about the whole of Philadelphia having scenes where they filmed the iconic Rocky films. Me and my mum have been fans of those ever since I was born. I don't know when she was a fan of it, probably before then. But honestly, I cannot wait. We're going to do the iconic steps. We're going to film some montages, running along the water, running up the steps, doing some shadow boxing when we get to the top. Because you have to. If you're a film fan, you have to do it, don't you? And this is going to be my lovely camerawoman. Excited for today?
Yep, let's go.
Let's go. Transition. Where are we currently?
We are currently in the Washington Square. Right here is the fountain. And back there we have the tomb of the unknown soldier.
Hey, go get Rocky!
As you saw from our very appalling version of the Rocky video, we have made it almost to the top of the steps of the Philadelphia. Let's go. Ready? Yeah. And we've made it, along with everyone else who is running up these stairs. Since we've started this little travelling series, we have been absolute frauds on the food front. We went to Chicago, we didn't try deep dish pizza. We went to, I don't know what's famous in San Francisco and LA, but we probably didn't try it. We've only really done like tourist attractions and things like that. We haven't really done food. But one thing that was on my to-do list that we had to do in Philly was the Philly cheesesteak. If you know, you know. It's bread, it's like meat, and it's cheese, and it's onions, and it's all falling out of this thing we've got here, which looks probably like it's going to be the most difficult thing to eat ever. So this is going to be our little independent food review of a real life, from a market, Philly cheesesteak. So what we've got is, I can't move the camera. We've got caramelized onions, we've got tomato, and we've got steak and cheese, obviously. The main part of a Philly cheesesteak. No. Long story short, we needed tissues, and I had the tissues in my pocket, but I managed to lose them somewhere between the walk from the shop and to the place where we managed to find some seats. So unfortunately, our fingers were quite dirty, and neither of us, I don't think, are fans of having sticky fingers and just walking around, so we had to go sort that out, but we're all good now. We're going back into the food market where we got the Philly cheesesteak. My rating out of 10 for it probably would say like an 8.5. It had components, all the components I loved. It had mayo, ketchup, we had cheese, we had caramelized onions, and we had steak, obviously. What'd you give out of 10?
8.5.
Yeah, I'd honestly say 8.5 is probably a good rating for one of those things. Definitely not overrated, definitely something I would say come and try if you get the opportunity. It wasn't that expensive, I think they're at $14.60 something each, so it's worth it. It's quite a big sandwich, and it definitely fills you up.
My dad loves these. I don't like it.
What are you getting?
I'm getting cannoli
Because she's Italian.
because I like them.
Fraud. This looks good. I love red velvet.
New York cheese.
Look at this. Okay, so one thing I haven't mentioned is, if you couldn't tell by her name, Alessia isn't actually German. She was born in Germany, right?
Yeah.
Born in Germany, but her whole family is Italian. And if you don't know about cannolis, which I didn't until I came to America, these things are Italian, right?
Yes.
It's an Italian dessert, sorry, holding it in the shade, which is what? It's like,
So it's this pastry thing with ricotta cheese inside and chocolate chips.
cheese and chocolate. Okay. So we
It's sweet.
Alessia just got one from the food market, as you just saw, and she's going to give you a very kind food review today.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the studio.
So
Rating out of 10, please.
it's good. I give it a 6.5.
6.5. That is not very high. Please
Or
talk us
7.
through what is bringing the score down a bit. Is the cheese not cheesing? Is the chocolate not chocolating? Or is the crunch not crunching?
The cheese is not cheesy.
Cheese is not cheesing, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
That is a real shame.
But it's still good. It's still very good. I will eat it.
She will eat it. Guys, I feel terrible. Last time I went to Walmart in Long Island, where our camp was, I didn't film it. We're back at the motherland. And we need to get my dad some stuff. We need to get, well, we don't need to get, but we're gonna just have a shopping day today, aren't we?
Yeah. Just browse.
Yeah, we're gonna be in Walmart probably for hours because this girl likes to look down every aisle. And then we're going to some shops across the road, grab some lunch here, and then there's a Primark in the centre of Philly. So we're gonna go to a Primark in the US, and I'm gonna let you guys know what it's like. Should we get in there?
Yes.
Should we buy some stuff?
Yeah.
She loves her book, this one.
I read this one. That's my Roman Empire.
It's your Roman Empire?
Yeah.
Was it good?
Yeah, it's a serious.
A
Sarah
series?
J. Maas, guys. Check it out.
Gonna win. On that side of the screen, aren't I? Great. Yeah.
That's me.
No, it's not. See, little Mario. Loser. Guys, when I was younger, I used to be very much into my mountain bikes, all things bikes really. BMX, road bike is what I have now. But I used to watch this guy called Berm Creek Trails, I think his account used to be called. I don't know if he makes videos anymore. I swear I saw a video saying that he was stopping doing it, or I don't know. But I remember his videos where he used to come to Walmart and pick up like the best one off the shelf that he could find and see if it would like go through a trail. And this is so funny because look, the forks are on backwards and the brakes are clearly not fully attached. They're so funny. Alright guys, there's one thing that I do miss whenever I'm not in the US. I make it sound like I'm here all the time. I've only been here for the past 2 years, but one thing I definitely do miss is Walmart. I mean, I could do with that place at uni so much. It sells electronics, it sells all your uni supplies that you could ever need, it sells food and drink, it literally has every single thing you could ever require, stuff for your bedroom, everything. And I really do miss it. And one of the other things, I know it sounds really weird, that I love about America are the parking lots. Like, just have a scan at this and the size of this parking lot. Like, you never get things this big in England, and you're having to scramble around the streets for different parking spots and stuff like that, and it's literally a joke. But yeah, it makes me feel like, one thing I've discovered in my life, I've always wanted to live in America when I was older. I've kind of discovered on this trip that maybe I wouldn't mind staying in Europe so much because of how expensive it is here and some other factors as well. But I do definitely would say if I did move to America, I'd move to like the suburbs. I wouldn't want to live in a city. I would just want to live somewhere where I can drive around, chill, come to massive shops like this. That's the side of America that I love. I don't love the massive cities. I can't lie, they all look the same. Don't you think?
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
And yeah, personally I just think there's so much it's just so much chill and nice, and I just love the sort of this side of America over the city side. Guys, honestly, the time has flown by with us travelling. Literally, it feels like we left camp only a few days ago and we was getting on our first flight to San Francisco. Time there went so quick. Then we ended up in LA, met up with Harley and Gloria. Now Gloria's gone home, Harley's in Florida, and we're obviously in Philadelphia, and we go home on Friday. So we take a trip up to New York on Thursday. But honestly, the amount of time that we had at the start, where we thought 18 days, that's quite a while to travel, and while it has been so much fun, it has just flown by. And honestly, I think that's probably the saddest part about traveling, and obviously doing the whole Camp America experience anyway. When you leave camp, people do go their separate ways. They go back to countries that aren't really around the corner, that aren't places that you can visit really easily. And I think that's probably the hardest thing about the whole process, because you make such strong connections and bonds with these people over the time that you're with them, and then unfortunately you have to go your separate ways. But it means that you have friends, it means that you have sort of really close people that you can go and meet on all corners of the world. Friends from Asia, friends from Australia, New Zealand, America, Mexico, all across Europe. It's just like a fantastic opportunity to be able to create connections like that. And while our experience this year wasn't that great, the people that came out of it were still incredible, and still people that I really look forward to meeting up with, hopefully within the next few years. So even if you do get discouraged by my future video talking about how my summer went this year, I still want to give props to the whole Camp America experience, because it gave me one of the best summers of my life last year, and an absolutely incredible summer this year, away from the actual sort of realities of what went on, I'd say. So it's sad that travel's coming to an end now, unless she's doing her hair. Okay, so in true Sam Merritt fashion, I didn't actually film an outro for this video, just like I did with Chicago, so I'm doing one now at uni, unfortunately. But I do want to say a couple of words. I think I should, as my last video that I had in America. I just want to say Camp America 2025 was an interesting experience. I went into it with a lot of expectation, obviously. From the year before, I had the summer of a lifetime, and I really expected that to happen again. Unfortunately, some things happened during my summer that weren't Camp America's fault. It just made the summer not that incredible at camp-wise. I still had some amazing times. I met the most incredible people, as I mentioned previously in this video. I want to say I'm not discouraging anyone from doing the Camp America process. It was seriously one of the best times I had in my life the summer before, and I seriously did have a good time this summer outside of certain things. So you still meet incredible people, you still have incredible experiences. I still got to travel the USA. I'd done however many different states, however many different cities, and seriously, I wouldn't have been able to do that if this process wasn't about. So don't get discouraged. I still recommend it to anyone to go and do it. And seriously, Camp America, shout out to you lot. Thank you for just existing, really, because it's given me such an incredible time. Unfortunately, sort of due to like uni and just timing wise and everything, I can't go back next year. I would probably go to a different camp if I was to go back next year, just have a different experience in general. That's all I've really got to say about the whole Camp America thing. I will maybe make a separate video in the future. I don't actually want to speak on things just yet. Things are still a bit raw and fresh. I know I finished Camp America quite a while ago now, but I still don't want to talk about it. Maybe it's a couple of months time sort of thing, or maybe it's a never thing. We'll see about it, but that's what I'm going to say, because I know I've had a couple of you message me about it, like what happened, what went down, but literally nothing like inside the whole camps thing. I just want to leave it there, really. That's where I'm going to leave it. But I do want to say a massive shout out to Alessia. Thank you so much for A, just coming into my life, and B, coming travelling with me. I had such an incredible time with you. I don't know how you managed to put up with me for that long, because there were some stressful times that we went through, but seriously, I wouldn't have wanted to do it with anyone else. We had such incredible memories that we made together, and I'm so glad that I filmed everything to be able to look back on when we're older. Yeah, so shout out to you. Thank you for watching, guys. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe. Honestly, growing this community mean the world to me, and now I'm back at uni. It's going to be a little bit different style of content for a little while, but hopefully as soon as I can, we'll be back on the travel videos. I've definitely got one planned for next month in November, so stay tuned for that. It's a budget travel one. You're going to love it. I'll see you in a bit. Thank you for watching. Peace.